Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unhealthy, but don't know where to start? You're not alone. So many of us are walking through life feeling drained, foggy, and disconnected from our bodies. And in the chaos of everyday living, we often look for quick fixes: caffeine, sugary snacks, processed meals, hoping they'll give us the energy we need just to get through the day. But what if the answer wasn't in the next energy drink or trendy supplement? What if the solution to your fatigue, bloating, and mood swings was right there, quietly waiting in the produce aisle of your local Whole Foods? Sounds too simple, right? But trust me, Whole Foods can absolutely change your life. And I'm not talking about a short-term diet or a temporary cleanse. I'm talking about a sustainable shift, a nourishing, energizing, and life-enhancing journey that begins with the very food you put on your plate. Why Whole Foods work, the science and the soul. Whole, unprocessed foods are the foundation of vibrant health because they work with your body, not against it. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and enzymes, the raw materials your body needs to thrive. When you feed your body what it truly craves, real, nutrient-dense food, you may notice incredible changes. Increased energy without the crash. Improved digestion and reduced inflammation. Better sleep, glowing skin, and more stable moods. A sense of mental clarity and emotional balance. A deeper connection to your body and its needs. This isn't about depriving yourself. It's not about cutting out all the joy from your meals. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Whole Foods allow you to rediscover joy through flavor, texture, and variety, breaking free from the trap of processed convenience. Let's be honest, we live in a world of hyper-convenience. Fast food, frozen dinners, microwave snacks, they're everywhere, marketed as the answer to our busy lives. But here's the hard truth. These conveniences are robbing us of our vitality. They're loaded with refined sugars that spike your blood sugar and then leave you crashing. Trans fats and seed oils that fuel inflammation. Artificial additives and preservatives that confuse your gut and brain. Excess sodium that leads to water retention, fatigue, and high blood pressure. And after all that, you're still hungry, still tired, still foggy. But when you swap out that boxed mac and cheese for a quinoa bowl with roasted veggies and tahini dressing, suddenly, your body starts thanking you in ways you can feel. Busting the healthy food is boring myth. Somewhere along the way, we started believing that healthy food means bland salads and cardboard-tasting crackers. But if you've ever had a warm, cinnamon-dusted baked sweet potato, or a creamy avocado spread on sprouted grain toast with a pinch of sea salt and chili flakes, you know that's a lie. Whole food eating is a celebration of flavor and creativity. A zesty mango salsa over grilled salmon. Spiced chickpea curry simmered in coconut milk. Fresh berries drizzled with almond butter. Homemade green smoothies bursting with life. It's not about restriction, it's about rediscovery. Relearning how to engage your senses and honor your hunger. Clearing the confusion, no more fad diets. We're constantly bombarded with advice: keto, paleo, vegan, low-fat, high-fat, intermittent fasting. Eat 6 times a day. Eat once a day. It's exhausting. But here's a powerful truth. You don't need a fancy label to eat well. You just need real food. The simpler your plate, the better. Ask yourself, is this food close to its natural state? Would my great-grandparents recognize it? Does it make me feel good after I eat it, not just during? If the answer is yes, you're probably on the right track. Real people, real results. Let me share a story that still gives me chills. A friend of mine, let's call her Amanda, struggled for years with chronic fatigue, skin issues, and anxiety. She tried every diet under the sun. She spent hundreds on supplements and cleanses, but nothing seemed to stick. She was frustrated, burnt out, and ready to give up. One day, almost out of desperation, she decided to strip everything back. No more gimmicks, no more powders, just real food, fresh veggies, whole grains, lean proteins, nuts, seeds, water. In just 3 weeks, she said she felt like a new person. Her energy returned. Her skin began to glow. She started sleeping through the night. And perhaps most importantly, she began trusting herself again. Trusting her body to guide her. Trusting that health didn't have to be complicated or punishing. Her secret? Consistency over perfection. Progress over rules. Whole foods over processed junk. Where to begin? Your first steps toward transformation. If this feels overwhelming, don't worry. You don't need to overhaul your whole life overnight. Here are a few simple steps you can start today. Add before you subtract. Start by adding 1 extra serving of veggies to your day. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store. That's where the real food lives. Read ingredient labels. If you can't pronounce it or picture it growing in nature, put it back. Plan simple meals. 1 protein, 1 grain, 1 veggie. Done. Experiment with flavor. Herbs, spices, citrus, garlic, vinegar. Let your kitchen become a place of joy. Remember, this is your journey. Make it joyful, make it sustainable, and give yourself grace along the way. The benefits of switching to whole foods go far beyond your waistline. You begin to feel alive again. You start to trust your body's wisdom. You become more in tune with your energy, your moods, your cravings, your purpose. And that radiance, people will notice. They'll ask what your secret is, and you'll smile because you'll know the truth. You simply went back to the basics. If you've made it this far, thank you. That means something inside you is ready to change, ready to rise. Have you had any experiences with whole foods that changed your life? Are you just starting out and feeling a little lost? Let's create a space to support each other. Leave a comment below, share your story, ask your questions. We're in this together. And hey, if you're new here and want more inspiration on healthy living, real food recipes, and meal prep ideas, hit that subscribe button. There's so much more to come. Thanks for watching, and remember, real food, real change, real you.